Hi guys, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to show you how to solve killer sudoku. Let's not waste any more time, let's get started. With this 3 right here, it can only be 1 and 2. With this 4 right here, it can only be a 1 and a 3. It can't be 2 and 2 or else they wind up repeating. This is still normal sudoku rules apply, but these two cells have to add up to 4. And one thing that's important to know about this is that these 2 purple cells right here by the cursor has to be a 1, so that means this can't be a 1, so this got to be a 2, then a 1. With this 16, it can only be 7 and 9. Learned that from Kakuro. Now with the 17 right here, it can only be 8 and 9. So that means due to these 9s being this boxes, one of them has to be a 9, so that means this has to be a 7, and then a 9. And now this box can add up all these numbers and find out what this one is, since it's the only unknown. So that means this is 9 plus 7, which is 16, plus 20, which is 36, plus 5, which is 41. So that means this has got to be a 5 right here. Nope, actually a 4. My bad. Because these cells add up to 41. So that means for this right here, it can only be 2 and 3 since 1 and 4 are already out. 1 and 6 is still possible for these two boxes. 2 and 5 is not, due to a 2-3 pair right here. And 3-4 is not possible for the same reason why 2 can go in either of these boxes. So that means this is 1, 6. That means right here it's going to be a 5, 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 8 triple. So that means for this box right here, add up all the knowns right here to find out what this one will be. 5 plus 11, which is 16, plus 26, which is 42. 45 minus 42 is 3, so it means this is a 3 right here. And then this has got to be an 8. So that means right here it can only be 1 and 4. And however, due to this 1 right here, one of these cells must contain a 1. In order to make this puzzle true, this can't be a 1 right here, so this got to be a 4. And then a 1. So right here, this 8 is important because we could tell how much these cells add up to. 19 plus 8, which is 27, plus 12, 39. That means these two cells got to add up to 6. That means, conclusion, these 3 cells have to add up to 20. So 20 plus 12, which is 32. 45 minus 32 is 13. So that means these 2 cells got to add up to 13. In the combinations for 13, 4, and 9, 5 and 8, and 6 and 7. 6 and 7 is not possible due to these 2 cells must add up to 6. So that means it can only be 4 or 5. Then 8 or 9. Right here, 1 or 2. And one thing with the 17 to note, there's a 9 right here, so that means this is an 8, then a 9. Now pay attention to this box right here. This is the only unknown, so it can add up all these to figure out what this cell is. So 11 plus 4, which is 15, 28, 41. So that means 45 minus 41 is 4. So that means this has got to be a 4, a 6, a 7, an 8. Remember, these two cells have to add up to 13. Now, what makes this 4 very important right here is that it can fill a note for right here. Remember, these two cells have to add up to 6. So 2 and 4 is no longer possible, so the only combo that's possible is 1 and 5. And now in this row, one thing to know is that a 9's got to appear in this row somewhere. It can't go where the cursor's at with the 13, because if this was a 9, this had to be a 4. And it'll cause repeating 4, so this can't be a 9. And these can't be 9 because they'll be greater than how much these cells have to add up to. If this was a 9, this had to be negative 2, which is no such thing in sudoku. So with all that said, that's got to be a 9, and that's got to be an 8. And another thing to note, 2 and 3 are going to have to appear in this row somewhere. 2 and 3 can't appear right here because it'll be too small for these boxes. So that means 2 or 3. And due to this 3 being right here, it's got to be a 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And now left right here with a 1, 6 pair. Now right here, due to the 1s being the same row, one of these rows must contain a 1, so that means it'll eliminate this 1 note right here. So this has got to be a 3, and then a 1. And now another look at this row right here. 5 and 8 have yet to appear in this row, so it's got to be either 5 or 8. But due to this 8 right here, this has got to be a 5 and an 8. And now left with 2 possibilities in this box, just 6 and 7. Now left with these numbers, 2, 3, and 9. 9 is too big to be in either of these boxes, so that's got to be a 9 right here. It's got to be either 2 or 3. Means that's a 4 right here. These two boxes either got to be 5 or 8. And due to this 8 right here, this has got to be a 5 and then an 8. 16 minus 13 is 3, so this is a 3 right here. Now with this 11 right here, 1 can't go right here because or else this has to be a 10. 2 and 9 can't work due to this 9. 8 and 3 can't work. 4 and 7 can't work, so it can only be 5 and 6. Due to this 5 right here, this has got to be a 6. And then a 5. Eliminates a 6 note. And now got a pair right here between 2 and 9. Means these two cells got to add up to 15 right here. And it can't be 6, 9 due to the 6 right here, so it can only be 7 and 8. And due to this 8 right here, this has got to be a 7 and an 8. And one thing to note right here is that we could figure out this box pretty easily, because with 5 plus 8, which is 13, plus 12, which is 25, and then 29, is these cells are going to wind up adding up to 36, which 45 minus 36 is 9, so this has got to be a 9 right here. That means this is going to be a trips right here of 2, 3, 7. And this has got to be 2 or 7. Two, 3, 7. Now this right here is going to be another trips of 4, 9, and 6. 4, 9, 6. Now right here, these two cells have to add up to 11. So it can't, no 1 can go here. A 3, it can't be 3, 8. 4, 7. There's still too many combinations that are possible for this box. So moving. And now one thing to note right here with this 8 right here, these two boxes can't be an 8. This one can't be an 8. And however, if this was an 8 right here, this had to be a 3, which will cause repeating 3. So that means this must be an 8 right here, which will eliminate both of these 8 notes right here. So this must be an 8. Now 5, 7 pair right there. And now with the 5, this can't be a 5. These two boxes can't be 5, and this can't be a 5. That means this must be a 5, and then 7. That means there's trips formed in this box right here of 2, 6, 7. That's a 2, 6 pair right there. 2, 6, or 7. And so right here with this 11, it can either be 4, 5, or 9. And however, due to this 5 being right here, this can't be a 5. If this box can't be a 5, then this can't be a 6 right here. That means 6 is locked in into one of these boxes. That means the two other cells are going to have to wind up adding up to 11. Another important thing to note that there's a 2-7 pair right here. Means this right here has got to be either 4, 6, or 9. However, it can't be a 9. That means it's got to be 4 or 6. Means this is either 3 or 5. Alright, here. Now right here with the 11, 2 and 9 is still possible. 3 and 8's not. 4 and 7 still possible. That means this is either got to be 4, 4, 7 or 2 and 9. So I'll put some notes. Means it's got to be 2, 4, or 9. So right. Oh yeah, with this right here, can already fill in 2 and then 3. And now do the singles with the 3. This is wind up having to be a 3 right here. It means there's 1, 2, 6. It's right here. And now now it's filling notes of 2 and 6. 1, 2, 6. And however, in this box, there's got to be one that shows up somewhere. So one's got to be in either of these, got to be either of those boxes. Means it's left a 4, 7 down here. So that means this is a 4, and then a 7, and then this 4 right here will eliminate these 4 notes right here. So this will wind up being a 4 right here. Due to 6, 9 pair right here, this will eliminate the 9. So this will be 2, 9. Eliminate the 2 due to this 2 right here, and the 6, 9 pair will also eliminate that 6. So that'll be 1. Means 2, 6 pair right there. So 17, these 3 cells are going to have to wind up adding up to 17, and one of them has to be a 6. And do this 2, 6 pair right here. Can eliminate this 2 right here. And eliminate that 2. We'll eliminate this 9. That means this is a 4, 9 pair. This was a 6 and a 7. That means with this 4-9 pair right here. That means the rest of the numbers 1, 2, 3. So I mean right here, it's got to be 2, 3, or 6. 2, 3, 6, and 7. Right there. Now right here, if this was a 5 in this box, that means these two cells have to add up to 11, which will not be possible with the numbers listed right here for 11, so that can't be a 5. So that means this must be a 5, and then this must be a 4. Take out this 1 note, this 5 note, this 6 note, the 1 note. That means this must be a 9 right here. Nine, 2, 6, 2, 4, and then 6 right here, 7, 2, 9. Incredible. 3. Just with that one little thinking with the 5s, it worked. And then 6, 7, 3. Oh, that's supposed to be a 3 right there. And then 2, 7, 5, 6, and then 3, and lastly a 6. And that's how you solve Killer Sudoku. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next time. Peace.